You said being a journalist is presenting the truth to people without any bias. Why is that important?
So a lot of the times, like, if it's not done, then no one else is going to do it, I guess is the best way to say it. So I think the best example of this, and I use it a lot, is when I did the Kori report, and Richard did one as well. No one was going to say anything about that. That was going to go under wraps, like, if a journalist didn't bring it out, which is really terrifying. So, like, the basics of that, and I wrote about it briefly. So the basics of that is, like, Kori recorded those conversations that Richard posted, and he sent those to Nick Allen, who was the head of Riot Games Esports at the time, or like the head commissioner of the league. And yeah, it was completely ignored. I think Nick sent it to his superiors or something, but like it was never gonna be public where like Falli Rotterdam was gonna get like completely excommunicated from the industry and Meet Your Maker's fined 5,000 euros. And had we not done the due diligence of hitting up sources and getting those recordings and stuff, like I still think Kori could like be on Meet Your Makers, because that would have never been brought up to the forefront. And like there's always other situations about that, but like another big one is Richard when he did the match fixing thing. No, like those players still would still be playing. Like Dazed and AZK and Steel would still be playing to this day. And you know, like unfortunately, I'm really good friends with Steel, and it's unfortunate that he did get banned. It's unfortunate that he made that poor decision. But Valve, I think, is making an example out of those players. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, but like, you know, nobody would have known about that if Richard didn't persist through that crap. And for like 3 months, Richard was called a liar by literally everyone in the community, except for his sources. And then finally someone came public about it, and it was proven, and Valve banned everyone that was involved. So
it's not easy being the bringer of bad news.
Yeah, it's like don't shoot the messenger. Like literally, that everyone shoots the messenger in esports. Like I am literally like, if the internet was real life, I would be dead by now, because I'd probably have bullet holes all through me. But yeah, like that's how it feels like. Like everybody just kind of like goes ham at the journalist, and it's like, you know, I didn't make the poor decision. I'm just telling you why the poor decision was made and what actually happened. What is the poor decision? So, and you know, like that's the bad part of journalism. I'm way more happy with like doing player transfers. I don't really like, I will always do what is necessary. If someone screws up, I will definitely write on it. I've done that time and time again. But like, it's not like I wake up every day and I'm just like, oh, who's gonna screw up today? Like, no, that's not my day. You know, like right now my day is like, which player is going to which team and how can I get this confirmed?
When you have those whistleblowing stories, it ends up increasing the quality of life, and just everyone's happier, even though it sucks at first, but it ends up making a better life for everyone else in the ecosystem.
It's accountability. Like at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, yeah, I think a lot of team owners recognize that, maybe not in a bad way. Some even say it's like, some team owners have been outspoken and said it's in a good way, that, you know, journalists hold us accountable. If we fuck up, there will be a report on it. And like, you know, that prevents some of these team owners and players from making bad decisions. And like, at the end of the day, that's a good thing. People don't screw up, like, you know. And then you always have your exceptions, like your Kori or the players that got banned for match fixing, and like, you know, that like, that's unfortunate. But like, you know, if it didn't get reported on, it would probably happen more.